So all the boxes on this list will give you an output of 4K Ultra HD at 60 frames per second, meaning to say that the quality that you get from all these boxes is over the top. Okay, let's get into our list. So the first one that we're going to talk about, the Ematic AGT419. So this has a RAM of 2 GB, storage of 8 GB, and can be connected over Wi-Fi, and it also has an Ethernet port, so you can also connect it via cables. It has inbuilt Chromecast, so that's a plus. And it runs on Android 9.0 or higher. And it has one HDMI port to connect to your TV, and it has 2 by USB 2.0 ports. And there's also a slot for you to put an SD card. So these are the specs of the Ematic AGT419. And in South Africa, you can get this box for around 1,200. So this is the first box on our list that is Google certified. So the next one is the Xiaomi Mi Box S. So this one is a little bit difficult to pronounce, but you can see the spelling there on the screen. So this one has a RAM of 2 GB, quad core, and an 8 GB storage. It also runs on Android 9 or higher, and it also has inbuilt Chromecast. It also has a Google Assistant remote with global language support and can be connected over Wi-Fi and also over Ethernet cables. So yes, one HDMI cable and one USB 2.0 ports. And in South Africa, you can get this box for plus or minus 1,000 rands. Moving on with our list, so the next one is the Meekum KM9 Pro. This one is a bigger RAM of 4 GB, and the storage also is a little bit bigger compared to the other two that I have just mentioned, which is 32 GB, but it can only be connected over Wi-Fi. So it means there is no port for Ethernet cables. And it also runs on Android 9.0 or higher. It has one HDMI port, one USB 2.0, and one USB 3.0. So it means the other port there will be a little bit faster compared to the other one. And in South Africa, you can get this box for plus or minus 1,200. The Mediabox MBX4K Ranger also made it to our list. This is a Google certified box with a RAM of 2 GB. It has a storage of 8 GB. It runs on Android 8 and can be connected over Wi-Fi and also using Ethernet cables. It is an RJ45 port. It also has inbuilt Chromecast and an HDMI port, 2 USB 2.0 ports. And in South Africa, you can get this box for plus or minus 1,000 rands. Our next Google certified TV Android box is the Wave TV box with the quad-core processor, 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB storage. It can be connected via Wi-Fi, and it also has an Ethernet port, so you can connect it with cables. It runs on Android 7.1, and it has one HDMI port, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and it also has a slot for micro SD cards. And it supports micro SD cards up to 256 GB. So it means if you put an SD card, you will have a lot of memory. And in South Africa, you can get this box for about 1,500. This one is not really popular, but if you go to their website, you will be able to get this Wave TV box. And last but not least, our last box is the MyCam ATV495 Max. It has a RAM of 4 GB and 32 GB storage. It can be connected over both Wi-Fi and Ethernet. And it has only one USB port, one HDMI port, and also a micro SD port. So it means you can also increase its internal memory by using a micro SD. And this device on the market right now is around 1,500. So these are the top 6 Android TV box that are Google certified.